we're all going to the same finish line, but we all start in different locations. We don't line up at the same line and then say, okay, we're going to start and we're all going to run the same race. That's not true. Every one of us started in a different place. Some started in church with good families. Some started in broken homes with bad parents. Whatever it may be, some started in a situation where we made a horrible decision and now we're reaping the benefits. Wherever we start, the ending is the same, but our races all look different. So we develop disciplines, we develop the desire to follow him and get to that place. And then we begin to celebrate one another where you're at in your race based on the finish line you're pursuing, not the disciplines you've developed.
And you mentioned it, like, think about that as we go through. I mean, this is just it feels like this is a process of going through this life to become more like Jesus. So what are the things that we need to be breaking off of us through trials, right? These refining fires that need to be broken off and to bring forth what is Jesus's ways. And I don't know if you guys have heard this. I've seen this go around on social media in like a reel, but I'm reading through Psalms, and Psalms 66 verse 10 says, "For you, O God, have tested us. You have refined us as silver is refined." And so there's a reel going around where I think there's a women's Bible study that was studying this scripture. And the lady went to a silver refinery and asked the guy, "Can you show me the process?" And he's putting this, and he's showing her, and she's asking him questions, and he's putting this silver into this extreme heat. And he's just, managing it, monitoring it, and refining it, right? And she says to him, "How do you know when you're done, and when it's fully pure?" And he goes, "When I can see my reflection in it." And it's like, that's what Jesus wants us to see, his reflection in us. And as we go fires through to identify what are those impurities, what are those things that come up, did we process and handle them the way Jesus did? Did we pass the test or not pass the test? He wants us to pass the test, right? We get a new chance at the level, a new chance at the level, new chance at the level to pass the test, to develop that Christ-like posture for what that test is to draw forth, which then becomes our testimony to be used to serve others. All right, Tam, what you got?
Hey, real quick, because I want to go right where you're talking about, Jeff.
Go for it.
When they're refining that, we also have to understand that there is an extreme temperature that will exhaust it, not refine it. So when we go back to what we're talking about with God's not making the test, but he does have limitations on the test, because that scripture I said, we're not destroyed, we're not overcome. He will not allow us to be exhausted. So his hand, while he allows the enemy to turn the heat up, his hand is on the thermostat. You can heat it up, bro, but you will not take them past this point, because this test is for their refining, not for their defeat, not for their destruction. And I think that's when we realize when God's there. I heard my dad preach this on gold one time, but he said he'll let the devil turn the heat up, but there is a limitation to how high he lets him take it, because he knows what our point is. And where some of us are in different places, our destruction point is smaller down here because we're maybe early in our faith. If we've been here for a season, then he knows that the temperature can go up a little higher.